back to Sylas's story. It has been a long week, and the day has finally arrived. It is finally court day. Sylas is so nervous, but he is also really looking forward to finally being able to be done with this whole thing and just getting an answer. Whether this goes in his favor or not, I think that it's more important to him that his daughter is taken care of. So I don't know. It's been quite the emotional roller coaster. Our hearing is actually at 11:30. Sylas has been awake since 2:00. He's been completely unable to sleep, and he is just a ball of nerves, which I totally get. So for right now, he's just kind of hanging out in his comfy clothes, just sort of waiting. He's working on some character concepts for a client that he's been working with. Nothing too crazy, but he was able to make $3,000 from that gig, so that's fantastic. And he actually is getting a little nervous because he has to pay. Originally, he thought it was $5,000 up front and then another $5,000 once the hearing was over, but he has to pay an additional $10,000 once the hearing is over. So this is going to cost him a total of $15,000 in order to get this court stuff taken care of. So he's going to go for this gig here that's gonna make him about $3,000. He's gonna study some design concepts, and then he needs to create some environment concepts on the sketch pad. So okay, they've approved that one. Okay, come on, Sylas, you can do it. All right, he's finished the last concept. Please approve it, please. Yay, they approved it. Okay. All right, so Sylas is absolutely outstanding. Clients always have fantastic reviews and express great interest in working with him again. His pay rate has been raised. Woohoo! That's fantastic. So that's great. Okay, so we are getting close to court time. So he needs to go in and change his outfit. Let's have him plan an outfit because I don't think he really has anything that's ready for a courtroom, if that makes sense. All right, so let's have him change into that new outfit, and then he's gonna go in and brush his teeth so that he's all ready for that. He looks so good. He looks so good. I'm so proud. I'm really proud of how much he's grown up. I just think it's crazy how much he's changed. It's absolutely insane. So, all right, we're going to head over to the courthouse in Newcrest because we want to make sure that we're there on time. You guys, we have returned home from court and the custody decision has been made. I think you guys can tell by the look on Sylas's face who won. Sylas now has custody of Skyla. Now, they do have a kind of custody setup. So what's going to happen is Skyla will go to her mom's house every Wednesday and every other weekend. So, oh my gosh, her birthday is actually coming up. Okay, so I do want to add this to the calendar just so that it is much easier to keep track of. So we're going to go ahead and just list this as Laura's day. And then obviously Sylas will have her this weekend. So this will be Laura's weekend. So we're going to go ahead and add Laura's weekend. Okay, so we at least have it set up through the fall. And that's really what I'm worried about for right now. We can add everything else later. But for right now, Sylas has some needs that he really needs to take care of. He needs to use the bathroom. He really needs a nap. But Little Miss here is entranced by the television. She is going to look at her toys a little bit. It looks like maybe she needs a little bit of a nappy. So we're going to go ahead and have Sylas come and pick her up. Oh, she's unlocked the coup milestone. And let's have him put her to bed because she definitely needs a little nap. I think she's had a long day, and I don't blame her one bit. Moving from one house to another is a lot. So Sylas is going to go ahead and put her to bed, and then he's going to come in and change his outfit. He's going to just change into his PJs, some comfy clothes, and then I think he's just going to pass out for a while. So we're going to go ahead and end the court date holiday because it's not really a holiday, but we're just going to go ahead and end the court date. But he's just kind of talking to her and trying to get her to go to sleep. Oh, she's asleep, sweet baby. I'm really, really excited for Sylas. Now, he does have to pay his court fees, so we do need to get a hold of Melissa and get that taken care of. But we'll probably take care of that tomorrow. And it looks like Skyla is awake, and she is also getting hungry. So I'm going to have Sylas come in and pick her up and then just rock her in the little rocking chair while he feeds her. He's like, all right, I get it. You're hungry. Time for a bottle. But it is midnight, so I'm going to need you to go back to sleep, okay? So he's going to put her back to bed, and then he's going to clean up the dishes that he left in here. He'll probably go ahead and start some laundry as well, because the last thing we need is laundry piling up on top of everything else. Alrighty, it is 6:30 in the morning, and Sylas is up. He slept so good last night for the first time in what feels like forever, knowing that everything really was okay, that Skyla is fast asleep in her room, that she's safe, that she's well cared for, and he doesn't really have anything to worry about. So it feels good. All right, Leslie is on her way over, and Sylas has finished in the bathtub. Oh, there she is now. Okay, let's go ahead and invite her in. Leslie seems to be in a really odd mood. So I just want to give her a hug. Maybe we'll just embrace her. He's like, actually, Leslie, give me just a second. Skyla's a little cranky and she really needs a nap. Give me just a minute while I take care of it. She's like, yeah, sure. For some reason, since the update, I am having some major issues with my infants. My Sims, like, it's just so hard to take care of them for whatever reason. My Sims are just really having a rough time. I don't know. So after, I do want Sylas to come over and just kind of have a deep conversation with Leslie, and he's just gonna be like, look, Leslie, you've been acting weird, ever since you met Skyla for the first time. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but oh, my pride and joy. And I think that's probably what he's gonna tell her. He's like, my daughter is my pride and joy, and she will be until I die. She's everything to me. And Leslie's like, look, I get it. You've got a kid and whatever. And he's like, are you seriously mad at me because I have a kid? Like, you knew I had a kid in the first place. And she's like, well, yeah, but I didn't think that kid would take precedence over me. And he's like, yeah, Leslie, of course it would. My kid is the most important thing in my life. And she's like, well, Sylas, I don't know if I can deal with not being the most important thing in your life. And he's like, well, then I don't know that you need to be a part of my life at all. We're done. He's like, look, Leslie, you should go. She's like, yeah, I really should get going. I'll see you around. Oh, he's feeling protective over Skyla. See, he just wants the best for her. And if Leslie can't understand that, like, his daughter is the most important thing to him, then she doesn't need to be a part of either of their lives. It just is what it is. Ugh. I'm really proud of him. I know that that was really hard for him to do because I know that he really did like Leslie, and I know that, you know, he enjoyed spending time with her and everything. But I also know that he's just trying to do what's best for his daughter. So, I don't know. I'm really proud of him. I know that that was really hard. Oh, that was the other thing, was we needed to call over Melissa so that she can come pick up the check for the $10,000 fee that we owe her, our attorney's fees. He's like, Melissa, this is Skyla. She's like, oh my gosh, Sylas, she is too cute. Oh my gosh. And she took to Melissa right away. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so I do want Sylas to go ahead and pay this $10,000 attorney's fee just so that we can kind of get this out of the way. So Sylas leaned in to just give Melissa a big hug because he was just trying to show her how appreciative he was of everything that she had done. And look who walks into the apartment. Laura. I think Laura is probably wondering what the actual heck is going on right now. She's walked in on Sylas in the arms of his attorney. So I don't really know what she's gonna think about this. I'm a little nervous as to how this is gonna play out. He's like, Laura, what the freaking heck are you doing here? He's like, listen, I don't remember giving you the key to my apartment, but I'm gonna need that back. He's like, you can't just come barging in here whenever you feel like it. He's like, listen, I know that you miss Skyla, and I fully understand because when I didn't have custody of her, I missed her too. You've got to get out, Laura. It's just not cool for you to be here, okay? He's like, look, now you've upset her. Gosh dang it. I'm just trying to spend some time with my daughter. He's like, I'm really sorry, Melissa. I'm sorry about all this. Yay! Skyla lifted her head. So proud. So proud. She really is not having a good time with this whole tummy time thing. She does not enjoy it at all, but that's okay. She is highly upset. So Sylas is going to go ahead and put her to bed because she's just straight up not having a good time. But he's just finishing up his dinner. I think we're going to go ahead and leave the episode here. I know this may not be super long. I actually don't know how long this episode's going to be. But I think we're going to end it here. I think we're pretty close to where I want to kind of leave off Sylas's story. There's a couple more things that I want to take care of before we end the story itself. But I don't know. Maybe at the end we'll bring Sylas back for a season 2. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. So thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye, guys.